Well, coming out here in red is Mehrdad Tarash of Australia, an Iranian background. His brother Farzad competed in 2012 at the Olympics, and here is the man he's up against, the Northern Irishman Norik Koczarian, who actually is of Polish origin, came over to Northern Ireland in 2006. Koczarian is our referee from Canada for this match. So 2 3-minute periods ahead of us. Tarash of Australia in red, the Northern Irishman Koczarian in blue.
Yes, Tarash has fought in the World Championships, so plenty of experience for the Australian. But we know how good the Iranians are. He's of Iranian origin, as you said, Colin, and they took a lot of medals at the Olympic Games.
Oh, my goodness, yeah, they're right up there, perhaps the most powerful nation in wrestling. His father wrestled for Iran, and him and his brothers all wrestling for Australia now.
Yes, but being warned there for not attacking enough. They're just very, very cagey, both these fighters. They seem very well matched, don't they, Colin? But he's gone for the single leg there, the Australian. Needs to get him on his back for the point. Good defence there for the Northern Ireland wrestler. There he is. He should get the points. There it is. 2 points for the Australian. He had to work for that one, but got there in the end.
So they're brought back up to the centre.
The aim, of course, is to throw your opponent onto the ground. You can get 2 points or 4 points for a throw. Once you're on the ground, then, if you turn your opponent over 90 degrees, you can pick up another 2 points and do that as many times as you want in a leg lace or a gut wrench. Or, of course, you can pin your opponent on the ground and win outright. And 10 clear points, the match is over.
Well, this is tight at the moment, just 2-0 at the moment. The Australian leading over the Northern Irishman. Koczarian, a couple of fakes there, as if he was going to shoot for the legs.
Yes, they're going to be warned, I think, quite soon if they don't attack. That's in the new rules, of course. You can be done for passivity, something they brought in since London. And it's certainly improved the wrestling here. The Australian's got his arm around the back there. He's got a dominant grip. The Irishman gets away.
Just over 20 seconds to go in this first period. I think the Australian will be happy just to see this period out. A warning there, keep your head up, says the referee to the Australian. You can't use that as any kind of a weapon. And he dives in for the legs there, but well, the Irishman very quick at sprawling.
Yes, he went for the single leg there, but great defence by the Irishman. And that's the end of the first period. Just 2-0, just 2 points in it. Very close, this one. So here's where he gets the 2 points, but he was made to work for it. He has to drive him onto his back on the floor to get the point. And he eventually gets him. There it is. Turns onto his back. 2 points.
Back out for the second period then. Northern Ireland's Koczarian is in blue. Australia's Mehrdad Tarash in red. And the Australian 2-0 up at the moment, the Oceania champion. He was 9th at the last Commonwealth Games. And right now is looking very strong. We knew straight away when we saw the draw that the Northern Irishman Koczarian really had a tough draw in this Australian. He's gone from strength to strength from the last Commonwealth Games. Tarash is one of the favourites for getting a medal in this category.
Well, the Northern Irishman did well there to stay in. The Australian Tarash trying to push him out of the area. And will he do it? Look at that, yes. Well, did his foot touch the blue? I thought it just did, but no, according to the referee, if your foot touches that blue mat, you give away a point. Bit like sumo wrestling, Colin.
It is, though. These men are a lot lighter, and a clip to the head there. I think head clash certainly wasn't on purpose, but when you're in so close to each other. Koczarian then just getting the medics on here to have a look at it. Let's have a look again.
Oh, was that it?
Right there, that's just on the side of the head.
Oh, there's the foot. Look how close that is to the edge. No, but a good... Oh, yes, it did go out of the area. So that should have been a point for the Australian. We saw there on the replay, just stepping out of the area.
Yeah, it would have been very close. I mean, his heel might have been up. I guess you have to give the referee the benefit of the doubt until you get a really close angle. But, oh, again, that was close. And 1 point for the Australian as the Irishman put his hand out first. So 3-0, that's made up for it anyway. He's got his point there. So suddenly things are looking tougher and tougher here for Koczarian.
Yes, Tarash has dominated, hasn't he? Looks in control. They do look well matched. Shame in a way, perhaps, that they met in the first round, but at least if one of them loses and the other gets to the final, the other will get a crack at the bronze and go into the repechage. Yes, the whistle goes there. Perhaps there's going to be a warning for passivity. Yep, so the 30-second clock will come up now against the Northern Irishman.
And things are getting worse and worse here. He's got to get busy now. He's got 30 seconds to score, the Northern Irishman. If he doesn't, then it's an automatic 1 point to Australia. His foot went out. And, well, when did the whistle go there?
Yes, was it
How's that going to be scored?
Ah, towels come in.
The Australian says, no, 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 do not throw that in from his coaches. He doesn't want any kind of questioning there, because he's just got 2 points. He doesn't care about throwing him onto his back for another 2 points, because he's winning by 5-0 and worried to lose that challenge. If they were to follow on with that replay challenge that the coaches were wanting there, and he were to lose it, he'd lose a point.
He'd lose his point,
so,
exactly.
yeah, I think that was very sensible of him.
Yeah, very sensible indeed.
Well, we should lose that 15-second clock. There we go. Forget that now, because the Australians scored in that period. It's just one of the two of them has to score for that 30 seconds to be up.
But you see what happened as soon as that 30-second clock came up. The Northern Irishman went straight in for the attack, but got countered, and that's what can happen. He lost the point in the end, but at least it does put the onus on them to start attacking, and that's probably the first time in the match we saw him attack. Yeah,
there's certainly the onus on the Irishman anyway. He had to attack. 10 seconds to go here. He gets round behind for 2 points. Can he get a gut wrench and another 2? He needs to do it at least twice to rack up the points. He needs 3 more, and he's run out of time. Oh, too little too late, I'm afraid.
Yes.
He had the skills, and I'm sure on a different day he could well have beaten this man. But the Australian, Mehrdad Tarash, he's been in a tough first fight in the round of 16, but he will go on to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, it's a tough match there. They know they've been in a fight, very well matched, very good standard of wrestling there. But were one of these to go to the final, the Australian, if he does get to the final, at least the Northern Irishman will fight in the repechage for bronze. Here's the 2 points. He drives him out. Well, he does throw him onto his back. Could argue that should have been a 4. but 2 points were given.
Yeah, there was a definite argument there. It was either a step out for one, or he took him straight to his back, and the move started beforehand, and that's a fall.
Yeah.
So I can see why the Australian coaches were ready to argue the point there, but you can see, yeah, obviously Tarash